Ranking FNaF animatronics based on their mental stability in my AU. I have a feeling that most of these are going to be like 50 and under, not gonna lie. Okay, so starting off with 100, we have like the absolute best minded people. Like they're doing great for themselves. And then we have like 50, 60, 40, etc. Those are like the neutral. They're like not in the best place, but they're still like they're still alive. And then we have 10 to 0, which they want to die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should just shut up and continue. We have unsure but they're low, unsure but they're high, unsure but they're neutral, and I don't fucking know / unsure. And then we have they don't exist. I already put a ton of animatronics in they do not exist beforehand just because too much effort to actually record me doing it. So most of the staff bots I would have put just in here, but I have some plans with like some of the other staff bots, so that's the only reason why they're not in there. Okay, starting off with the very first one, Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy is in a very good headspace, other than the fact that sometimes when he pranks people, because he's I don't know how to put that without sounding weird, but he's not the best behaved. So I'm gonna put him in like 89, 80, 90 to 80, just because he's in a fairly good headspace. Then we have the Blob. I don't really know about the Blob. He doesn't really have a spot in my AU yet, so I'll just say unsure. Biddy Bab's in a pretty good space, so I'll put him with Balloon Boy. Pretty much the only thing he has going on is at the beginning of my AU, there's some stuff going on with Ballora and Circus Baby, so that's kind of it. Bonbon and Bonnet next. Bonbon and Bonnet next. Like before, they're both pretty good. I'd say put Bonbon in 90 to 80, and then Bonnet in 70 to 80. So, okay, there we go. There's that. Burn Trap has a lot going for him. Honestly, he does not have that much at all. He's not in a good place at all. Well, one, he is a pervert in my AU. Not only that, but he wants to die. So we'll just put him. There's worse people than him, so I'm gonna put him in 30 to 20. He's like on the low end of the stick there. Candy Cadet, I don't really know about Candy Cadet. He's kind of a psychopath. He gives candy to kids and takes them into a white van. I'll put him in 60 to 50 because he's in a good place for himself, just not in relations with other people. Straight up staff bot. Every single one of the staff bots are just programming. They're not like actual animatronics. They, like everyone else, they don't have personalities. They exist to do what they're programmed to do, so I'm just moving these guys in there because I saw them. Like I said at the beginning, a lot of the staff bots don't really exist. Most of them are just reincarnations of the very first staff bot, which is that guy. But there are some that are like their own entity and have their own roles. So next up is Chica. Chica's in a pretty fairly good space. I'll put her in 70 to 60. Circus Baby. There's a lot going on with Circus Baby. Circus Baby probably gets neutral, because although at the end of my AU she's in a fairly good place. She has anxiety. She has she overworks herself. She has anxiety, she overworks herself, that's kind of it, but she also has some trauma from Elizabeth, because Elizabeth also exists in my AU, and she was possessed by Elizabeth for a while, so that. Sun and Moon. Both of them I feel like would go in 60 to 70. Moon's fine. He's similar to Monty. He has a little anger issue problem, but he's mostly fine. Other than that, he's kind of like bored of life, similar to Monty. He has just like ongoing guilt, but and Sun just has anxiety. D. Oh, very early on in my AU, Dee Dee. Oh gosh, Dee Dee. Okay, where's Zor? The other thing. Okay, there. Zor, this one right here. Yeah, they're both the same entity. She eventually gets corrupted by Shadow Bonnie, which is the main evil in my AU. So, and she's like an eternal servant to him. So she, oh, Dee Dee, she is a sad child. She is eternally tortured. She is sad. She is pathetic. She goes in there because she is down to the wire. She wants to die, which is very sad because I know a lot of people don't like Dee Dee, but now you're rethinking it like, oh shit, that's sad. Fredbear doesn't exist in my AU yet. I don't really know what to do with him. Same for Spring Bonnie. Where's Spring Bonnie? Okay, until I'm quiet for a second. Okay, both Spring Bonnie and Fredbear are mostly fine. I'd put them in 60 to 70, but they do eventually get decommissioned, which in my AU is basically just translated, it's basically just die. So I'd put them in probably like 70, 60. I think that's a fair spot for them. Okay, going back down, Foxy. Oh, Foxy. Shoot. Foxy. Oh, poor, sweet, innocent Foxy. Oh no. Yeah, he should probably go into 40, 30. He has a lot going. He has a lot going on in my AU. Not only does he have jealousy from the main three animatronics, Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica, with their own show, getting more children attracted to their show than attracted to his show. He wasn't actually jealous of them. He loves his friends. I said loved like he's gonna die. No, he doesn't die until like the very end of my AU, which I actually haven't planned yet, but I'm pretty sure the main event is like something's gonna happen, and either they're all gonna like get out alive and all the animatronics that have been decommissioned will be like put at rest. Either that or everyone dies. So that got dark very quickly. Okay, anyways, Foxy gets trauma during his sleep. He has a nightmare, and then in that nightmare, he gets corrupted by Shadow Bonnie, and then he has a very, very bad dream about. This is inspired by the FNaF VHS tapes. Foxy will be in a maze of child's carcasses or dead bodies, died in a selection of ways. An indicator either being pale skin, died of sickness, bloodied body, stabbed or mangled, not even recognizable as a human, just like completely torn to shreds, or something else. I don't know. They could have choked. Just a selection of like child bodies, and he's just running in this maze. Meanwhile, Shadow Bonnie is like saying, "What's the matter, Foxy? I thought you wanted an audience." Okay, moving on. This is very dark. El Chip, he doesn't really exist. I'm gonna do unsure, but he's low. He has business problems in my AU, like his El Chips, like taco shop or whatever it is. Like it's kind of going downhill, so he's not in the best place, but I don't know. I haven't really thought about much about him. Now we have Endo. Endo really doesn't. I haven't thought about any of the endoskeletons yet, so I'm gonna put him in 60-50. I think that's fair. Okay, now Endo 2. I'm gonna say unsure, but they're. I'm gonna do unsure, but they're low, I think. Okay, there we go. Next, Ennard. I have not thought about Ennard in my AU. I have actually been focusing a lot on sister location in my AU, but Ennard at this current timeline in my AU does not exist. So, okay, just to clear up any confusion, I'm currently writing my AU right now. I'm writing it as a story. I'm not recording videos of it, but I am writing it like as a story. So, if I like say, "Oh, this happened," yeah, there's literally no way for you to know, so don't. I don't know. Okay, Ennard. Just do it in 60-50. Freddles. Freddles are good. The Freddles are chill. The Freddles are in a pretty good space. I'm gonna put them with Balloon Boy and everyone else. Okay, I think that's pretty fair. Fruit Punch Clown. Neither Fruit Punch Clown or Lemonade Clown I have thought about that much, so I'm gonna just put them in unsure, but they're neutral. Also because I'm too lazy to scroll up again. Funtime Chica. Funtime Chica. I'm just gonna move all the fun times up because of too much effort. Funtime Chica. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Funtime Foxy. Funtime Foxy should go in like 60-50. Funtime Freddy goes in like 30-20. I'm gonna put this up as a premiere, and I don't want to explain each and every single animatronic and why it is that I'm putting them where they are placed. So just like do it in the chat of the premiere, because honestly I had too much effort. Funtime Foxy. I'm gonna have to put him in 20-30. He has a coffee addiction and overworks himself. So yeah, Jesus. Cupcake probably goes there. And say Funtime Chica goes there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Pat is amazing. Pat is great. Pat is the best boy. He's the bestest of boys. He's a good boy. He's a splendid little lad. And also Glamrock Chica. I was just like complimenting Pat, and then we have Glamrock Chica. Okay. Honestly, I'd say 90-80. She's really good in my EU. She doesn't experience too much trauma. Oh, I know. Yes, she does. Dang it. I'm still gonna put her in 80-20 because she has a very positive perspective. So, and I think Pat deserves to go in 190. He's a chill lad. He's good. He's vibing. And you don't exist. And then we have Endo. I'm just moving all of them up because too much effort. You don't exist. Okay. Goldie. Shoot. I don't know. Okay. Glitch Trap and D-Day Music Man. I think Glitch Trap deserves at least like a 70-60 placement. He's actually in a pretty good place in my AU. For a while, he was bad, like Shadow Bonnie and also Shadow Freddy, which are like two of the main evils in my AU. But after a while, Glitch Trap got in a pretty good space, so I think he deserves that high of a placement. You know what? No, we're putting him there because he's a good boy. He's a fine little lad. DJ Music Man. I haven't thought about DJ Music Man that much. Well, no, yes, I have. He doesn't really experience that much trauma, so I'm gonna put him in like 190, because he has both a very fatherly personality and a very childish personality. He can be very childish, like very pushy, kind of like very opinionated. I think he deserves to go there just because of his like childlike perspective of like always seeing of like optimism and like always seeing the positive outcome. So I think he deserves that placement. Then Goldie, I don't know where Goldie would go. You know what, let's just put him in 70-60 and call it a day. Also, I'm gonna put Chica in like 80-70. I don't know why I put her there. Okay. Next, Helpy. Helpy's great. Helpy's a fine lad. I don't know. I'm gonna do unsure, but they're high. I think that's fair enough. DD, I also don't know. Lefty. He's a fucker. He is a motherfucker. He's a bitch. Mini Music Man, he's a bitch in my AU. He's just a fucking fucker. He goes there. Grim Foxy, he probably also goes there. He kind of sacrifices himself for the love of his life, which would be Frosty or Freddy Frostbear, who went to war. So he's not in the best place for a while. But I'll you know what, I'll move him up. I'll move him up there. I think that's fair enough. Helpy's good. Helpy's chill. He does taxes. He's good. And he does them voluntarily, so I never moved these guys. I never moved Endo. Unsure, but he's high. He's pretty good. He's a fine lad. Also, I just got home from a camping trip like earlier today. It's like 6 p.m. right now. I got home at like 12, a little bit before 12, maybe 10 or something, in between 10 and 12. So I'm really tired. I never took a nap. I probably should take a nap, you know what, too much effort. I'm just gonna go to bed early, so fuck you. You just go to 50. Mini Arena goes with Biddy Bab. Lolbit, I'm not even gonna lie, Lolbit isn't in the best headspace for a while. When she meets when they meet Mr. Epic, they get into a much better headspace. But for a while, they had crippling anxiety, a very bad like perspective of themselves. They were not that confident in themselves, but just hit it really well, so no one even noticed until Mr. Epic came along, who could read them like a book. So yeah, Mini Arena, there we go. You stay there. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, I'm going to be putting this video up as a premiere, so just ask in the little chat thing. I'll be in the chat thing, so yeah. Molten Freddy's a garbage man in my EU, and he fucks trash, so I don't think he's in the best headspace. I'm not gonna lie. He's an overall nice guy. He's a fairly decent guy, you know. I'm pretty sure it's not confirmed yet. I haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm pretty sure he's very good with kids. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a part-time job working at an orphanage. I don't know yet. You know what? I'm gonna put you in 60-50. I think you deserve that placement. You're a good boy. Fairly, you fuck. Then again, I'm saying that about an animatronic who fucks garbage. Huh, okay. Cupcake isn't alive, so... Cupcake isn't alive, so I'm gonna just put them... I'm gonna put him in neutral as well. In neutral. Mr. Hippo, I don't fucking know. He doesn't have any trauma, I don't think. I don't know. You don't exist. You don't exist. Except for Milkshake Land. You will exist in Milkshake Land. If you don't know what Milkshake Land, that is a non-canon thing that I'm going to make, where it's basically just Milky, my OC, in a universe just entirely of Bonnies, both female and male. So you kind of exist, but then again, you technically don't exist. So yeah, I'm the biggest fucking Bonnie simp ever. I probably need help. But you know what? Fuck you. Nightmare. I honestly don't know. You. I don't know. Nightmare BB or Nightmare Balloon Boy. I don't know for Nightmare Balloon Boy. I don't know. Nightmare Bonnie's great. Nightmare Bonnie's fantastic. I don't think you exist. I just don't know. I don't know if you're gonna exist or not. I don't know if Nightmare Endo's going to exist or not. He probably will at some point, but I don't know. Nightmare Bonnie's in a great place. He's in a fantastic place. All of the nightmares are actually in a pretty good headspace. So, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay. I'm actually gonna put all of them in like 90-80. They're all in a pretty good headspace. They're actually all doing really well. So, basically all of them except Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear I'm kind of unsure about. And also like the Halloween update animatronics, I don't know about them. It's